Hello, everybody. It's Vanessa here with Awakening Energy Events and the virtual holistic healing fairs. Thank you for tuning in. For anyone who is not familiar with them, the physical holistic healing fairs have been postponed due to the virus, but we're bringing them live to you guys. So we're showcasing 5 different wellness vendors today. We're super excited about it. So to get started, we are going to have Cherry here with Poppy and Peonies. Hello, hello.
Hi.
How's it going?
Good, good. Busy as usual.
Yay, good.
Dogs.
Perfect. You're going to tell us who you are and what you do and what you're all about?
So, my name's Cherry, obviously, and I'm Poppy and Peonies influencer. So, if you're not familiar with Poppy and Peonies, it's actually a Canadian company that was founded out of Penetanguishene, and all the bags are
I'll be right back.
And I mean, you can see I have a couple of bags set up here, and they're very crafted well. I mean, she puts so much time into designing them. All of the bags are designed here in Canada in Penetanguishene, where she still lives. Her name's Natalie, and she founded the company. And right now we have a special promotion on, so we're looking to help out our communities who are having issues with buying food. So like food banks are closed, the shelves are empty, things like that. So we started a promotion just yesterday actually, and it's called Fill the Bag. So basically we're looking to collect monetary donations as well as physical donations. And I'm actually going to put a box outside my front door for anyone who would like to donate. And all the money raised, we will be donating to different communities across Canada because we are Canada-wide at the moment. So if anybody has any suggestions on where that money should be donated in right here in Sudbury, definitely let me know because I'm always looking for your suggestions on where's the best place for it to go. And then on my website, we actually have free shipping Canada-wide until the end of the month, and also a 25% site-wide sale. So you can grab some really beautiful bags for yourself. I am also hosting online socials. So if you want to get together with the girls, have a glass of wine, check out some bags online, of course, because we're practicing social distancing right now. I can definitely do that for you. And yeah, I think that's it for me.
Awesome. Are you ready for your positive pause?
I am. So
All
my
right.
pause. I want to say, even with all the stuff that's going on right now in the world, we still need to live our lives, okay? So you got to be safe about it. You need to think about others and you need to offer help. So think about anyone, in your community, down the street who might need help, anyone who's elderly, they might need, groceries picked up or, a donation, anything, even if it's just going and like, mowing their lawn or cleaning the snow off their driveway, whatever it may be. Think about the others and take that into account.
That's wonderful. It takes a community. So that's awesome. We do have a question here from Bernie asking where to drop off. And is that just in Sudbury that you're accepting the donations?
Actually, we are accepting donations Canada-wide. So for the physical donations, I can send you a message and I can actually give you my address if you wanted to drop anything off. And for the monetary donations, I can post, we have a GoFundMe, and our goal is actually to raise $25,000 in a week.
Wow.
So it's a pretty big goal, but we're about 200 influencers across Canada, so we're really going for it, and we're really, that's our goal. We really want to get it.
That is perfect. Well, so Bernie, her comments are in on the live section of the feed. Once we finish, you'll be able to go back in and see them. But thank you so much, Cherry. Much appreciated. And yeah, we're going to go to the next one.
Okay, perfect. Bye.
Have a great day. All right. All right. So next up, we have Jennifer Barone, and she has kids' books. Let me find Jen on here. Hi, Jen. How's it going?
Good morning. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. Thanks for joining us.
Well, thank you for having me.
No problem. You can let us know like what you do and who you are and what you're all about.
Okay, so my name is Jennifer Barone, and I am a local author here in Sault Ste. Marie. I'm also an early childhood educator. I teach kindergarten at St. Basil Elementary. And I'm going to share with you today my first book, Goose on a Roof. And it is illustrated by Natalia Starakova, and it was published in November of 2014. And what it's about is a goose named Henry, and he is bullied by the other geese on the farm. He has a very low self-esteem. He just doesn't believe in himself. However, with all the help from his animal friends, he does set out to accomplish a goal that he didn't think he could do. So it's got a beautiful, meaningful message behind it. It's about bullying, and also tries to get children to believe in their dreams. And yeah, so a perfect age group for it would be about about 3 or 4 to about 10 years of age. And what inspired me to write Goose on a Roof was actually a real live goose that was on my dad's garage, and it wouldn't move for a really long time. It would just sit there and not move, and all these ideas just came to me. And writing was always something I had wanted to do. So I said, well, this is just a perfect topic to start with this goose. And then I incorporated the topic of bullying because unfortunately it's a big issue here in our community, and working in a school, I see it firsthand. So I wanted to get the message out there that bullying is never tolerated. Everyone needs to just believe in themselves, and we need to love and respect each other for who we are and what we are. And so I just really hope that when readers that read Goose on a Roof will understand that we are all special, and we are all capable of doing things that we don't think we can do.
That's awesome.
Thank you. And my second book is Snowflake, Snowflake. And it is illustrated. You can see it right there. It is illustrated by Laura Cantronella. And it was just published recently in October of 2019. And what it's about is a boy in awe of like a winter scene. And he's just mesmerized by snow falling from the sky, along with his little snowman friend that's in the book. And it's a rhyming book, and it's got a light, feel-good message behind it. This is more geared towards a younger age group. I would say between 3 and 9 years old. And although you don't see the boy's face in the book, you can just simply feel like what he's thinking when he's looking at this winter scene. You could just, like, he just captures the reader into, you could just feel what he's seeing in the book. So my goal is to have the reader just simply see the beauty in everything that's around us. Something as simple as snow falling from the sky. Like, let's just see the beauty in everything. And what inspired me to write Snowflake, Snowflake was actually seeing my real life students at my school. One day it was just snowing lightly, and they were so excited to see the snow fall from the sky that they were just happily standing there, their tongues out, catching snowflakes on their tongue. And like I said, like, that's just how writing comes to me. I just get this idea, and it just comes into my head, and I have to get it down on paper. And that's how Snowflake, Snowflake came about.
That's awesome. It brings you back to the simplicity of it, especially in a child's mind and their imagination. So that is awesome.
Absolutely.
Are you ready for your positive pause?
I am. And actually, I like to share a quote that I found when I wrote Goose. And I'm just going to read the quote that's in the Goose book right now. And it's a quote written by Christian D. Larson. And it says, "Believe in yourself and all that you are. Know that there's something inside you that is greater than any obstacle." And I'm also going to have a positive pause from my point of view. And I just want to let everyone know that just always believe in yourself. We're all capable humans set to do whatever we put our minds to. spread love, kindness everywhere you go. Thank you.
That's beautiful. Thank you so much, Jen. So all of your information is going to be listed in the Facebook Live video. The video is going to be available, I don't know, for a long time. So you'd be able to see your website, Instagram, Facebook, and everything is listed. So thank you so much for joining us. It's much appreciated.
Thank you.
Have a great day.
All right, you too. Bye-bye.
All right. So we have Donna up. I'm just going to quickly check the comments here. Oh, Bernie, I missed that question for Jen on how the journey is to publish, but hello, Bernie, Nina, everybody that's tuning in. Thank you for joining us. Again, organic raw. This is just us as we are in StreamYard, just trying to make do and bring up the positives. So next we have Donna. She focuses on EFT, emotional freedom technique. Hi, Donna. How's it going?
Hi, Vanessa. It's great. We've got a great day here in Sault Ste. Marie, for sure. Yeah. So I'm just going to jump right in. I am Donna Coulter. I share my time between Sault Ste. Marie, so hi, Jen, and Manitoulin Island. I'm a retired educator, early elementary educator. And for the last 5 years, I've been offering my services as an EFT practitioner. So I'm accredited internationally, and I offer my services both online and in person. Now, of course, with social distancing right now, all of my services are offered online. So EFT, a lot of people are not familiar with this technique. It is a therapy, and it's used in 2 ways, which is really exciting, especially for me as an educator. One of the ways it's used is working with a practitioner, so one-on-one with a practitioner. It's an evidence-based, scientific, researched, effective, fast therapy, very different from talk therapy in that it is body-based. So that means that we're working with the body, with focused thought, mindfulness, and breath work. And it is just an incredible tool. I have used it personally for myself for, oh my gosh, so many different things, including starting up a business with no business background. So it really is an effective tool. The services I offer, so again, all of that information about EFT, there's a wonderful video that Dr. Peter Stapleton from Bond University down in Australia has. I put that on my website so that people can go there and really get a better idea of what it is all about. We really have this tool at our fingertips. We are tapping on acupuncture points on our hand, on our face, and our hand, and our upper torso. And it's incredible how quickly it can de-escalate situations in ourselves and just calm the body so that we can relax and be our best. The services I'm offering right now, like I say, everything is online. I'm offering services one-on-one. So anybody that is feeling totally overwhelmed, anxious, fearful, all the rest of it, I can certainly help you through any of that. The other one that I'm really excited about, though, is the group work. So I'm offering small group programs. I'm running them for 6 weeks to really let people get a feel for this. I guide them through the tapping techniques. We do some journaling. We're working on learning this tool for ourselves, because the second way it is so effective is as a self-care tool. And boy, can we all use some additional tools right now with gyms closed and our care workers, our massage therapists and our hairstylists, out of access to us right now. We can really use this tool to help manage our own emotional stressors and help us do our best and be our best. So the services, you'll find them online. Again, go to my website, you'll find them there. You can register. Well, first do some research if this is all new to you. Do some research about this. Check out my website. Check out my videos on my Facebook to get a sense of what this is all about. And then if you'd like to join us, the classes are limited to 8 so that I can really give you the attention that you deserve. And they'll run for 6 weeks. They're about an hour and a half long, so I've got them at different times. And if you're ready to jump in with that, please register early. These classes do fill up quickly. Okay. So the two that I'm offering right now, you'll find on my website are, one is for stress management. Okay, so that's great for anybody. I'm using this for adults only at this point. My programs for children right now are on hold, but I'm hoping to be able to actually roll out a pilot project with schools in the fall. But we'll see how all of this runs out. The second one is managing chronic pain. So people right now that can't get to their, physio appointments and their chiropractic care, those kinds of things. This is a great tool for managing your chronic pain. So if you're interested, please, again, go to my website, do some research, and see what this is all about. So that's kind of in a nutshell what I'm offering right now. We'll move right into my positive pause. Oh, nope, there's one other thing. Thirsty Thursdays. Thirsty Thursdays for the month of April. I am going live Facebook, and we are doing Thirsty Thursday rounds of tapping. So there'll be 10 to 15 minute focused tapping sessions. I'll be guiding people through a few rounds of tapping. So jump on live Facebook with me on Thursdays. Positive pause. So what I really wanted to do is I wanted to give people something that they can do right now. Right now. I know we're all really stressed and worried. Whether you have, parents that you're concerned about, your children, maybe you're home all day long now with your children, and that's a whole new ball game. Relationships are being tested right now and taxed. So when we're able to keep calm and carry on, then we're able to do better for not only ourselves, but for our loved ones. So I want to teach you this little strategy right now. What it is, and we use this as part of our tapping setup. We'll be tapping on the side of our hand. It's called, remember the karate chop? It's called the karate chop point. So take 2 or 3 fingers. Doesn't matter which hand you use. Okay, so you're just going to tap on that point. You can switch them up if one gets, if you want to switch them up, that's fine. What we're going to do is you're just going to take pauses, a couple of minutes. Find yourself just a couple of minutes when you're starting to feel stressed. See if you can find a quiet place to do this. But even if you can't, even if the kids are running around or whatever, you can do this and you will feel your body start to return to a calm state. Turns off that fight or flight response and just lets you breathe and relax. So I want you to sit comfortably, feet flat on the floor if you can do that. And you can have your eyes open or closed, doesn't matter. And we're just going to take 3 deep breaths. Nice belly breaths, really get that body oxygenated. And then I'm just going to, as you're tapping along with your, just in your own breathing rate, just tap along, and I'm just going to give you my positive pause. So take those 3 deep breaths. Oh, great. And do one more. Good. And just tap and breathe normally. These are interesting times and challenging times. People are really stressed. People are fearful and worried. There is so much good out there, and we are seeing so much love and compassion and people helping one another. It really does take a community, and right now, more than ever, a global community. And we can be part of that. When we take good care of ourselves, manage our stress and worry and anxiety, we feel better. And when we feel better, we do better. We can be kinder to ourselves and others. We're more compassionate. We can be more creative. We can come up with creative solutions. It can be a real positive time in amongst all the stress and worry. So take good care of yourself. Find ways to nurture your vibe. Find ways to take that positive pause. Give thanks for all the great things that are happening in our globe, across the globe. And be well. And take one last deep breath. And stop tapping. And just rest your hands on your thighs. And take another deep breath. And be well. Merci.
Thank you so much,
Make
Donna.
wit. Thank you.
Have a wonderful day.
Thank you. You too. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye.
Awesome. I personally love tapping. I've been tapping for a couple of years, and it does, for me, it is rewiring of the brain. Like, so the way that you talk to yourself, the way that we hear, like the way that we speak to ourselves is so very important. Like, I am tattooed on my finger because it's easy to get caught up on how we talk to ourselves. So being able to say, like, I am a kind person, I'm a good person, I do good things in the world, your body listens to that. So I personally love tapping. So up next, we have Sylvie with Girls Art Corner. Right, we'll bring her on the screen here. Hello, Sylvie. Hello?
Hi,
Hey.
I don't know how you're hearing me, but hi, hello.
Hi. You're a little bit delayed.
I keep getting cut off.
That's okay. So you're a little bit delayed, so I just won't say anything, and you can just introduce like who you are and what you do and whatever you'd like to talk about, and then just let me know when you're done, okay?
Okay. Hi, welcome to the Girls Art Corner. This is our workshop. I'm Sylvie. We've been in soap making for about 6 years now. What are we all about? That is one question that we're often asked. Our main focus is health of mind, body, and soul. And this being said, we don't just make soaps, which I'll get to that in a little bit, but we also do paint socials, like paint parties for kids and adults. We do a lot of different types of workshops. And my background actually is fashion designer. I was a fashion designer for about 17 years. And then I went into teaching. And about 5 years ago, what happened is my daughter had a baby, and that baby ended up at 6 months. She was diagnosed with really bad eczema. And that eczema was so bad, it would crack and bleed. So cortisone was what was, how do I say that? What was initially given to her, and we didn't want to put that on a 6-month-old baby or even a year-old. So I started doing research, and I found out that goat's milk had really good properties to help with that type of skin problem. And I started doing a lot of research on essential oils and natural ingredients to see what is to help. So our first soap, my first soap that I made was called Mommy and Me. If you can see, it's a really nice bar. It's made with goat's milk. It does have essential oils in it. And ever since Zoe's been using that, she's 6 now, she has not had any flare-ups. Now, Zoe has an older daughter, an older sister that loves to take bubble baths, but Zoe couldn't take any bubble baths. So I did research again, and I came up with bath bombs. So we have a whole bunch of different types of bath bombs. So that is the main focus of the Girls Art Corner. And what we do is we have an all natural product. We use natural ingredients. We actually grow our own herbs. Here, I'm just going to show you my chamomile. So I can't wait to put it outside. And here's my calendula, which is quite big, but it's going to get a lot bigger than that. And for the last 2 years, we've actually been growing our loofah. And with our loofah, we make soaps. Because I do a lot of painting, we have this wonderful soap that is made with a loofah, and it's a great soap to clean your brushes. So this being said, with all of our orders, we actually put a piece of loofah soap for artistic people that would like to do a lot of painting. I know the kids being out of school right now, what do? Well, they love to paint. So that is one of our promotional items with every order. We do have bath bombs, soaps, bath salts, and bath teas. And some of our bath teas are for postpartum moms to help with the healing. And we do have some for babies too. Like I said, it's all natural ingredients, and our bath teas for babies don't have any essential oils. So besides that, some of you, I want to present, well, I can't show you, I can't present to you, but I want to talk a little bit about my helpers. Both my daughters. We're called Girls Art Corner because we are mom, daughters, granddaughters. And my mom makes these wonderful slippers that I know Vanessa's dad has purchased. And
It cut out just a little bit. I'm not sure if the listeners can hear, but you've cut out just a little bit.
He loves used to make. Okay.
Now, try again.
I can't hear you. Can you hear me?
I can hear you now, but you can't hear me?
Yes, now I can hear you.
Okay, perfect.
So the base of our soap recipe is my grandmother's recipe that she used to make on the farm. I remember as a little girl, I remember seeing how she did it. She would render her fat, which we do also. And then she would make her soap with it. I still have her last piece of soap that she made. It's about 50 some years. But we use that. So my grandmother's recipe, and then my mom, and then me, and Jessica, which is really my sidekick, my go-to person. She's the one you've probably met her. She's always with me when we go to the wellness shows. And then I have Anik, my other daughter, that is a certified aromatherapist, and she's the one that helps us with all of our mixing ingredients with our special oil blends that we have. And then I have my granddaughter, Chloe and Zoe, which they are little artists. They make jewelry, so the little rings and the little pendants that you see on our tables and that you can see on our Facebook page. So there's so much that I can do. There's so much that I can show you, but we don't have time. Last things I want to show you is our new little gift pack here. It's called Intuition, and it has 4 soaps, and I don't know if you can see inside. The background, it has cedar leaf that we actually take from our yard, and then you have the rose petal, the anise seed, and it's all of those wonderful herbs that you can actually use to get that energy flowing, the protection, the clairvoyance, the awareness. So that is our latest creation. We're always trying to create something new. And every time we do put it on our Facebook page and on our website. Sorry. Now, I think I passed my 5 minutes, but
that's okay. That's okay. You're doing great.
So much stuff I would just love to show everybody. It's been really hard. I've been at home since December due to a surgery that was unexpected. So I was really looking forward to going back to work, and I'm still at home. So it's a little overwhelming, but I'm learning new technology. That's my bonus. So for my positive pause, I read this quote, and I think that it really fits in today's life. because I know that with everything going on with the social distancing, it's so hard because we live in a fast track life. So this is Laurie Deschine's quote. Life is all about balance. You don't always need to be getting stuff done. Sometimes it's perfectly okay and absolutely necessary to shut down, kick back, and do nothing. And that to me is very representative because it's something that I've had to do since December. But I see everybody around me, they're spending more time with their family because they're with the kids. They have to take that downtime, which is excellent. It's like renewing our bond with our children, with our parents. Either it's just by connecting with them, FaceTime, or being at home with them if you live with them in the same house. I see nature and I'm thinking, wow, you know what? There's less gas emissions. That is wonderful. Nature is actually trying to repair itself, so we have to look at the positive things that come out of all of this. We can't just be there and thinking negative all the time. Things will happen in due course, in due time, and we really need to kick back, shut down, and just do nothing. So that's my positive pause, and I leave you with that. Thank you so much, Vanessa.
You're so welcome, Sylvie. This is awesome. All right. Okay, guys, I'm just going to show you the culprit that keeps barking. Mindy, come here. This is my little Mindy. So here she is. Working from home, and you get to experience the wrath of Mindy. So she hasn't done it in any of my live videos yet, but she made it announced that there was someone walking by the house, and windows are normally not, the blinds aren't normally open because she's banished from looking out the window because she barks at people. But that's my little Mindy girl. And that's who I hang out with pretty much all day, every day. So thank you so much, Sylvie. And next up, we have Candice Wishman. Again, if you hear barking, that's the culprit. So here is Candice. Hello.
Hi. I'm Candi. Hey, good. How are you?
Good.
Good. These are some pretty tough acts to follow, I gotta say. But I'm an intuitive, so I use tarot and oracle cards as a language tool to guide and help others connect to their inner knowingness. I do face-to-face readings. I do video readings like this. I do video recordings, telephone readings, that kind of thing. The popular method seems to be right now video readings, because then people can watch them as many times as they need to or take notes. During the reading, my higher self tends to connect with the other person's higher self, their soul guidance team, their angels, to bring forth whatever message needs to come forward for them at the time. The readings can be custom questions, or I have specific layouts that I give to people if they're not really sure. They know they need to know something, but they're not really quite sure what it is. And so I often will record the video, send it to the client, and then schedule a follow-up, because sure enough, there's always things that come up for them. I specialize in twin flame soulmate connections, and anyone really looking to bring a little more love into their life. But fair warning, I'm all about empowering people to help themselves find more love within, to create that healthy, loving relationship with yourself, so that you can then take that and create that relationship with other people. I serve the collective primarily on YouTube, Instagram, and Patreon, so you can find me even on Facebook. I think Vanessa has all the links up. I post daily in those things. I often do a lot of zodiac taroscopes, so I use tarot and astrology to do forecasting or to give messages to the collective. And I think that's it. If you want to connect with me for a reading, message me, email me, or go to my website. I'm able to be found there. I don't know. I feel like that's pretty much covers it.
Yeah, that's perfect. No problem. Yeah, so I have all your links listed. I can put your Patreon and the YouTube up as well, and we can put it in the comments. So you have a positive pause for us?
I do. I had a couple because I feel like this time is a deeply reflective time for everyone. And even though we have the internet to still distract us on some level, we're really guided to go within. And so the first one is, it doesn't matter what you chose yesterday, what you said, what you did, what you ate. It has no effect on what is showing up for you in the present moment unless you allow it to. So there's that empowerment piece of understanding that we can always come back to this present moment and know that it's the only thing that really matters outside of everything else. And the second one was, love is the one thing that transcends time and space. It's the one thing that we are all allowed to have, and it is the one thing that can override even the deepest and most anxiety-causing fear. So I'm going to leave it at that.
That's perfect. Awesome. Well, thank you so much, Candace. You're wonderful. And thank you for joining us today. Okay, bye. All right, guys. So that's our showcase of vendors today. My positive pause for today is actually something my brother got me on a poster many, many years ago. It's no act of kindness, no matter how small, is ever wasted. And that's, I believe, Aesop Fables is that. So if you can make it your life mission today to do something positive, it could be a phone call, a text message. I believe Cherry was mentioning doing somebody's driveway or maybe picking up garbage on the road. Anything that you can think of that will alleviate the stresses for someone can go a very long way. And we have to remember the ripple effect. When you do something, even if it's a smiling at a stranger, you know, it can really alleviate whatever's going on in their life, and then they can pass it on to the next person. So create something that can be passed on positively, because the same goes with anything negative. You know, sometimes you have a crappy situation happen and you bring it home and then your whole mood shifts. So switch that to a positive. Make it your mission to do something nice to someone today. So this is the end of our episode 4. And thank you so much to everybody who tuned in. Again, these happen every Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays at 11 a.m., showcasing wellness vendors from across Ontario. I think I had a couple apply from Newfoundland because we've also expanded there. So, you know, as long as everybody ships or they offer online services, the world is our oyster. I'm just going to quickly go to the comment section here. Hi, Bernie. Hi, Vanda. Awesome. So, and if you're interested in showcasing your business, let us know. If you're a wellness business, if you ship or offer online services, I initially did have this only for vendors that had been postponed due to my events being shifted because of the virus. But we're community-based. You have to, you know, lift each other up. So the door is open to anyone that would like to have access to doing a virtual with me and the Holistic Healing Fairs. And so far, as I mentioned before, the dates are just postponed, not canceled. And our events are going to be needed more now than ever once this passes. But hold the hope and just be nice people, do nice things. And thank you to everybody that tuned in today. And thank you for minding my little dog, Mindy, but she's part of the equation too. Have a great day, everybody.